let's talk about how you can get more new patients now using the Ultimate Patient Acquisition Strategy. This is a proven 5-step strategy to attract more new patients by going direct to the consumer. So what if you were able to confidently grow your patient volume for the coming months? What would that do for your practice? You see, if you're in control of your marketing, you can control your future. This is where the Ultimate Patient Acquisition Strategy comes into place and has helped many practices like Skills on the Hill here go from 286 patient leads in just 3 months by doing this strategy. And you can too. Another example here is National Physical Therapy going from to 303 patient leads in just 3 months. But Neil, what about inflation, hiring struggles, economic stress, reimbursements? Yes, this is a hard reality that many clinics, even those with as many new patients as we can handle, still don't feel financially stable right now. So what can these clinics do? Well, your practice's financial success is dependent on how full your therapists are, how you maximize your space, how high your dollar reimbursement is per visit, and how low you can get your fixed operating costs. You see, today's focus, we're going to look at these 4 areas, especially on how to maximize your space and how to fill your therapists with the right kind of marketing. But as a bonus, you see, when you do your marketing well, it also helps you to hire better talent faster. So here's the solution to this answer, right? It's really that you need to go to direct response marketing to the consumer. This gives you a lot of control in your practice. And today I will show you how. This is with the Ultimate Patient Acquisition Strategy. This is done from market research from over 1,400 clinic locations across North America, in the United States, and also in Canada. Hi, I'm Neil Trickett. I'm a practice owner of 8 years. I've been a PT for over 20 plus years, a private practice marketing expert, and I've been a CEO practice promotions here for over 11 years. So our strategy is to help you go with direct marketing success. And this is where the patient acquisition strategy comes in. We'll focus on these 5 main areas here that you can implement, and everything that you're doing really falls into these 5 core buckets. So these 5 major phases also include 18 different tactics with advertising tools that help you achieve the strategy here. So when you need information, where's the first place that you go? It's Google, right? We all do it, and so do your potential patients out there. Right now, there's thousands of people looking for you in the community, but they just don't know that you're there. This is where building a massive online presence comes into play, and also improving your ability to maximize your online discoverability. Let's dive into that. You see, as a percentage of online searches on Google, very few people are actually searching for, say, physical therapy or physical therapist. Most people are actually searching by their conditions and symptoms. So for example, how do I help my neck pain? How can I get sciatica help? Or how do I help a rotator cuff injury? These are the kind of common search terms that are going out there. And therefore, you need to focus your website around condition-based marketing to get in front of these people that may not have even thought about visiting you before. And so we can see here an example from a client that when they started to focus on condition-based marketing, that they were now able to rank in Google for shoulder pain relief, arthritis, pain in the knee, sports rehab, different terms that people were searching for, but they may not have even thought about physical therapy before or any kind of other service. So improving your online discoverability comes down to 2 key areas here. One is improving your search engine optimization, and this will help you rank better in the local 3 map pack here, and also in the top 10 organic section. But then you also need to focus on search engine marketing, which is using Google Ads to rank at the top of the display as well as in the top of the map section. Now, if you can command 4 or more areas on page 1 of Google, who do you think someone is more likely to trust and take action on? They're going to click on you, right? So helping you with search engine optimization comes down to the search engine triad. And these are 3 core strategies that make your practice discoverable. It focuses on your website, then using Google My Business, and using listings and citations. So in order to rank better in Google, first you need to work on optimizing your website, then optimizing Google My Business, and then optimizing on the internet. And again, this is with citations and what's called backlinks. Now, Google advertising also allows you to own more spots on page 1 of Google, maximizes the amount of searches you appear on so you'll get in front of more people, and allows you to geo-target your local area. So you can actually reach specific parts of your town or community, certain zip codes, radiuses from your clinic. It allows you to do a lot more than just search engine optimization. Now, as you've got in front of a lot more people, they're starting to come in, they're starting to look at you. This is where you have to build trust in them. And the more you can build trust, this is going to help you convert more visitors into patients. But how do we do this? So just realize that people today judge and verify your business online before ever picking up the phone or doing anything with you. So you have to look at your website and say, do you appear trustworthy and highly professional? The more wow factor your website has, the more stickiness you're going to have with people visiting your website, and that means more people taking action. So your website wow factor does help build trust with people. And we've all been to websites that didn't capture our attention right away and we left. Now you don't want that with your website. You want people to stay, look around. The longer they look around, the greater the chance they're going to book an appointment with you. Now, improving your trust, building trust with folks, you need to gather more online reviews. And 97% of people read reviews for local businesses. And prospects read an average of 10 online reviews before they feel they can trust a local business. So you need to be gathering online reviews on a consistent basis. But not just using Google, but also Facebook and Yelp. The more reviews you have across different platforms, the more trustworthy your practice becomes. And one critical thing here is you need to have fresh reviews every week. So you should have mechanisms in your marketing and also within your practice for people to be asking for reviews so that you can have consistency in the number of reviews happening every week. This is where you can use a reputation management system to help you, but it's also important to train your staff to ask for reviews. Now, one thing that really helps with building online trust is your brand presence. Now, this isn't just your website, but it's how your company is portrayed across the entire internet, across all kinds of searches. So first off, do people find you online easily? And again, more spots you can command on Google, the better. Are you on different maps and apps and directories? Are you on Waze and Apple Maps and Yahoo and all these other places? People are going to be able to find you easily and cross-reference you. You want people to think, this is the place, to go. This must be the good place, right? And so if you do this right, if you build these different directories on the website and on the internet, you can actually generate a lot more people visiting your website and spending more time on your page and seeing more pages on your website. And again, that translates into more people taking action. So now that we're building trust with them, we want them to become a new patient. And that's really your website's number one job, right? So the key to conversions on your website here is to make your customer the hero. You need to show that person's transformation and what you're going to help them do, how you're going to help them get out of pain, what you're going to help them get back to doing. You need to be able to focus on their desires. So if you say have a golf program or you're in a heavy golf community, show that, right? Show how you're going to be able to help them get back to golfing, for example. But then you need to call them to action. You need to say, hey, you need to request an appointment and this is how we'll take care of you. And you need to have different lead capturing methods. So just having a phone call or having an appointment form just isn't enough. You need to have different ways such as chatbots on there, different forms, obviously call tracking, all these kind of things can really help with different lead capturing methods. And here's just some examples of improvements to websites that we've done over the years here. And so you can see here there's a lot more wow factor here. People are going to stay here longer. They can get to a lot of information, then start to go into deep inner pages. But we'll also have different forms on the page that's going to help get them to book an appointment, or if they're not quite ready yet, sign up for more information such as a free download or a health book or something like that. Again, another example here, focusing on what's relevant to the different people that are reaching to you. You can see here examples of condition-based marketing where we're talking about conditions we treat and focusing on different areas of the body. And when done right, you can really see here the growth of new patients, both reactivated. We have call tracking here where we can see if the person's a new patient, a recurrent patient, a returning patient, and then also appointment requests and chatbot leads and all kinds of things like that, different mechanisms within your website to improve the conversions on that website. Now, the fifth area here, and one of the largest, is actually leveraging patient reactivations and referrals. You see, repeat customers are 4 to 10 times more profitable than one-time customers. So it really is important that you focus heavily on your customer list, all the people that you've seen before that can come back for care and should also be sending their friends, families, and colleagues to you. See, the returning patient is created. It's not just a happy accident. And sure, we get people come back for care that loved us, and you know those people that come back, but there's so many more that are not taking that action that should be. So they had a great experience, but now what? You got to market to them, right? So how often do you market to your past patients? You see, consistent follow up marketing with your past patients should be done about 2 to 3 times per month at least. Now, the loyal patient will come with this creation of focusing on your past patients and current patient reactivations. And so the loyal patient buys into your recommendations. They see the value in your services, right? They're not going to drop off the schedule. They're going to commit to their full plan of care. And so in order to do this, you want to leverage social media more with your patient base instead of just focusing on new patients. What are you doing to keep the people that you've treated before connected with you, right? Social media is a great tool for that. But look at it that it's not necessarily the new source of new patients, right? But it keeps you engaged with people who know you. And building on Facebook or Instagram, are you getting people within the clinic to follow you organically? Now, you should be using different platforms, but you want to be smart in where you're putting your efforts. So if you're seeing more, middle-aged and older, you might want to be using Facebook more. Or if you have more of a middle-aged crowd and a little bit younger, maybe Instagram is a better platform for you, Twitter. Or if you have a very young crowd, a lot of high school athletes and things like that, maybe TikTok's even better for you. The goal here is to really consistently post stories from your clinic. Tell those wins, tell all those stories that have been happening, and ideally use as much video as possible. But let's look at some other ways here to market to your past patients. You should be doing a monthly patient newsletter. This is really the benchmark for marketing to your past patients. But also informational blogs are a great way to provide value to your patients, keep them connected, and they can share that with friends and family. Also, direct mail offers. Do you send out postcard and reminders about using their end of year deductible, or maybe it's the start of a new year and they want to obviously start to feel better about themselves and have better health in the new year. So these are opportunities within your clinic to use direct mail offers. And then of course, email automated follow-ups are a great way to stay connected, provide relevant information, and also let them know about new services or things that you may be offering in your practice. And as we just mentioned, social media engagement is really a great way to keep in front of people and keep them connected with your clinic. So let's talk about your patient newsletter here. This really is one of the most important marketing pieces in your practice. And at Practice Promotions, we actually send out over 5 million newsletters direct mailed for practices all across the country. And it's because it works, right? And it really gets people connected and staying connected with your clinic, sharing that information, sending friends and family, and reminding them to come back in if they're hurting. So this is a great place to tell the stories of your clinic. It's a great way to have values, but also weave in the benefits of coming back for care. There should be some call to action in there, such as coming back in, a workshop that you might be hosting, or referring a friend or family. Now, blogs and health tips are also a great way to stay with folks. These could be shared out on social media. These can be emailed out, but it should be useful content to your past patients. It also should be, of course, because it's posted up on your website, builds SEO, search engine optimization, helps you rank better. And actually the blogs can actually rank themselves in Google. So now again, you're getting in front of people that may not have discovered your regular website, but now they're finding the blogs on your website. And it really makes you current to your prospects. Also, you want to look at reactivation emails, right? So this helps you with automating emails that are going out, definitely trying to make them personal. You want to invite people to connect back with you, give you a call, and also you can request those callbacks, like probably every quarter, saying, hey, give us a call, let us know how you're doing. Now, we want to also work with our customer list to encourage referrals. So it's great to have a referral landing page on your website, like, hey, if you got a friend or family that could use our help, go here, right? And then that person could even punch in their name of who did the referral. but you want to give them marketing tools. So if you thought about every patient that came into your practice as someone on your marketing team, you're going to have hundreds or thousands of people on your marketing team, but you have to give them the marketing tools. So for example, do you give out your printed patient newsletter? Do you have rack cards on different health conditions that you help, right, that they can easily share with someone? A brochure, right? There's all kinds of things, tools that they can be giving out as referral tools. And then you can incentivize the staff and also patients, play games around it, right? And that gets people participating more. So all of this comes back to the ultimate patient acquisition strategy. Again, this is used in over 1,400 clinics across North America. Anywhere from a single location practice to an 85 location practice are using this strategy. And it's one of those things that you can work on this yourself, but it's taken years to really develop this and all the tools and systems within it. So, you could easily spend over $250,000 on this. And also for us, we've taken over 8 years of research to develop this. Now, you can get the strategy and all the tools and systems with it with our Ultimate PT marketing system. And so, for example, this is First Choice Physical Therapy, and they had 68% increase in new patients just by working on this strategy and the Ultimate system within this. So I invite you to learn more about our Ultimate Practice marketing system here. This includes the tools you need to 2x new patients with the Ultimate Patient strategy, plus expert systems and service. This helps free up your time and get better results with your marketing. So if you'd like to learn more about all of the systems and tools in here and services that make this all happen, then I definitely encourage you to reach out here and get our Ultimate Practice marketing sample kit. You'll get a complete 5-step marketing plan in here, practice-specific training booklets, plans and pricing, plus real clinic samples of what we do with patient newsletters out there. So get yours today. You'll enjoy it and you'll get a lot out of it. And then from there, if you'd like to schedule a demo with us and see our information and systems in action, then we'll be very happy to talk to you about that. This is Neil Trickett. I'm wishing you much success in your practice.